Hey, my name's Doug, and I'm the vocalist for Virucide.
To accept the blame, resulting in fucking shame. All you've left are broken words, and the shame is for the learned. So swallow all of your pride. Gotta let you go, gotta let you go, gotta do it all myself. I do it all myself.
Before Virucide, I was in a band called Epitaph, and I was drumming, and we're out of Carlinville, Illinois, and things were going good. We played a lot of shows with Prig and Soul Descenders and a lot of other good bands in the area, but I just wasn't happy, so I stopped that and tried doing something on my own, and I'd become good friends with Josh and Jason and Danny and the guys in Prig, and Josh and Danny were in a band called Dead Sky, and they needed a singer, and I was like, you know what, do I have what it takes to go up there and make it? Yeah, I had a lot of confidence issues, but I drove like an hour and 15 minutes in one day's notice, made the band, and things started going really good there. And then they started Virucide and needed a singer, and I wanted to do both projects, but others didn't think it was necessary, so I chose the one that I wanted to do, and that's why I'm in Virucide. What I bring to the table is consistent screaming. I try to be consistent and enunciate when I scream, and emotion in my singing. I like to fuse emotion in the song, harmonize with guitar parts and different things like that to really infuse emotion into the song. The song doesn't have heart behind it. It really lacks the ability to touch someone where it counts, and really to get that point across. What I bring to the live show is a lot of energy. Besides the studio, you've got the ability to be in the studio and do what you do, but live you got to bring it. You got to be able to do what you do in the studio and put on a show. And as a fan, I would want to go pay good money and see a show and a class act. And that's what the fans deserve. They pay good money to see us, and they deserve a crazy show, and that's what they get.
What's up? My name's Freebs. I play guitar in Virucide. I've been playing for 17 years now, and I play guitar just because I would go completely insane if I didn't. And hey, what else can I say? I have been in Virucide since 2006, which makes it 5 years now. Right at the beginning of 2006, my first band practice I ever came to was on Christmas. So that shows you that, we were all pretty serious. It's 5 years now, and it's really a couple simple reasons I stick with this band is we make good music. We've persevered through a lot of problems, and we've always come up, with our heads up. So, it's that simple, and it's a pretty drama-free band, and, that's all I have to say about it. I'm not egotistical by any means. I have been playing guitar a long time, daily, for years, and I've developed a skill set that matches really well with this band sound in particular. And I do, people describe as pretty shredding solos or whatever, but really what I like doing is the background riffs that kind of give an atmosphere and ambiance to the music overall. And I have a blast with it. It is heavy stuff, and they'll just let me doodle on it, so it's pretty cool.
What's up, I'm Dan, I play bass in Virucide. Started playing bass because I ran into a couple guys that were jamming, they needed a bass player. I started playing bass about 7 years ago. I was a guitar player originally, so what do you know, turned into a bass player. Started playing with Virucide when it was Prig about a little over 3 years ago. Went through a couple member changes before we settled playing with Doug, and it's been going like that ever since. I love playing with this band because it fits the style that I really like playing. I have free range to do what I want to do. I try to throw in just a little bit of technicality, not too much. For the most part, I try to keep it simple. I like to try to bring different styles to the table, see what works, what doesn't. As far as I can tell, I think we got the perfect lineup now, and we don't plan on stopping.
My name's Josh. I play guitar in Virucide. Started off back in the day, me and Jason starting off playing music together. We both had an interest in music. We just grew up with it our whole life. Dad was always playing music. Our uncle, Mike Brovey, he was always in bands while we were growing up, so we just kind of got caught with the music bug, and he bought drums and I bought a bass guitar and then a guitar after that, and it's just been me and him since day one.
You play the game like you never win. It's me, it's really me, it's me. I set the standard.
Me and Jason just kept plugging away at it in the basement, just me and him. Eventually got older, decided to start a band. Got some guys together, started a band called Prig. Worked with Prig for quite a long time. I think it's something like 10 years or something like that, 8 to 10 years we took it. Lost the original singer, got a new one and decided to change the name to Virucide.
Hey, I'm Jason. I play drums in Virucide. I started playing drums when I was younger with my brother Josh in my mom's basement. I bought a drum set from a pawn shop, just kind of put them together and just started teaching myself how to play. When I was about 13, my uncle from Florida, who's a drummer, came up, and I just started watching him the whole week he was at the house and, you know, getting it down, and then it just started progressing from there. It's not your traditional, you know, double bass metal drumming. It's more just, you know, groove-based beats and a lot of like single foot doubles and stuff like that. I just hope to keep playing drums, and hopefully, you know, I can do it with Virucide and we can make something happen.
fucking one out of me.
When I'm on stage putting all the energy in to the show that I got, I see the crowd and they give it right back, man. The crowd deserves a good show. The fans love it, and they give it right back, man. And it never stops, and that's what drives Virucide.